You're watching The Glam Show
on the Coyote Man Show Network.
We talk passion, fashion, and purpose.
Let's do it.
You're watching The Glam Show
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
We talk passion, fashion, and purpose.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey guys, so it's your girl Miss Critique with The Glam Show. We are here live at the Coyote Man Show Network inside Security Square Mall, 6901 Security Boulevard. So, of course, we have The Glam Show with your girl Miss Critique, and I have some new co-hosts today. To my right, Mr. Big Josh.
Yeah. What's going on, people?
And to my left, Mr. Shan Q Sharp. This face is a little familiar, right? So we're gonna do something a little bit different with the Glam Show, because I don't usually have co-hosts, besides Miss Sonji, but today I have two males here, so it's a little different. So Mr. Josh, Big
What's up,
Josh.
What's going on?
What's up?
What's up?
Tell people who you are.
I'm Big Josh. I am an actor, stand-up comedian here in Baltimore. Work in the school system. It's a little bit about myself.
Okay, so what do you do at the school system?
I'm doing behavior modification.
Okay. And Mr.
Basically,
Shan Q
just putting the kids in a room and, modifying.
So if they act up,
yeah,
you're
just basically
the person.
Yeah, they just put a nice little name on the behavior modifier.
Okay.
So you like a CO for the
I'm a hall monitor.
You don't want to make it seem like it's a jail.
You need to be for something.
Okay, and Mr. Shan Q Sharp here.
What up?
Tell them a little about who you are. Get them familiar a little bit.
Barber in the Woodlawn area, co-owner of Elysian Barber Shop and Lounge.
He's an entrepreneur.
That's pretty much it for right now.
That's it? Okay.
That's my barber.
Okay. So these are my co-hosts for today.
My barber.
A lot of insight.
How he become your barber? Let's get into that.
How did Shannon become my barber?
Mm-hmm.
They used to have Shannon worked at a shop on Allendale in Emerson Village. Yep. And probably when I was in my junior year of college, when I was coming home, I started getting my hair cut. And so I've been getting my hair cut ever since my junior year of college.
Okay.
And I'm in my 30s.
30s?
It's a long time.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's what's up. So
You've been through the good blades and the bad blades.
Yep.
So you was like his one of his first guinea pigs.
By the time Shannon got to me, he was all right. He was all right.
He was all right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. So, okay, let's get into,
Let's get into
we
it.
had some topics that we wanted to discuss.
Yeah. So, get right into it.
Let's get into it.
The boy Alpo. The boy Alpo, man, was gunned down, what was that, Sunday night? No, was it the day after Halloween?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning?
Like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Sunday morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, while sitting in his truck.
Right.
And I wanted to hit on that because a lot of our young folk, male and female, are deeply in the game.
In the game.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And
they only look at one side of it.
Yeah, they only see one side, and they're only shown one side, and not even necessarily so much the game, just with social media. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Them just wanting what wanting the
Allure.
instant,
Limelight.
they want the instant gratification instead of the
allure, the
process.
allure.
Yeah, of course. So that's all that they see, and so that's all that they. So that's what they go after. I know personally, just from working in the school, just seeing, just watching it, you know what I mean, and trying to save, as many as you can, but as long as you get one, because you ain't gonna get all of them, but as long as you get one, you know what I'm saying, to come around and see the light, and just the fact that this man was 55 years old. He's 55 years old.
His stuff caught up with him. Your BS will catch up with you.
So, okay. So, because I've heard a little bit about it, but I don't really watch the news like that, and I haven't really been on social media like that. So can you enlighten me on, like, who he was, like, what type of impact did he make in the community?
So Elpo
Rat.
was a
Let's just get straight to it.
he was a rat, but there was a movie called Paid in Full. That was based on the story of three guys who were in the drug game in Harlem. And Elpo was one of the guys who was in prison with Rich Porter, and they befriended each other in prison, came out, and they started doing business together. In the process of them doing business together, Elpo kills Rich Porter. Supposedly his friend.
That's 13 bricks right there?
Yeah. You know what I mean? And we can pause right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's 13 bricks right there?
It's 13 bricks right there. But just right there, just watching who is around you. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think he said he killed him because he said it wasn't business, it was personal. I mean, it wasn't personal, it was business.
yeah, he said it was something about he lied.
Yeah.
Rich Porter lied to him about a
number of
connect
bricks,
or
yeah.
whatever, and he said that if he lied to me about that, then he'll lie to me about anything.
Right.
Which I don't think is justifiable. I mean, I'm not in the game, you know what I mean? I never was, so I don't know, whatever, but just the whole thing of that being your friend and that being somebody you call your brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be around your family, to eat with you. You know what I'm saying? To be around your children. You know what I'm saying? Just the different little things, you know what I mean, that it needs to be his story just needs to be broke down a little bit and dug into for this generation, just to show you that at the end of the day, like Shannon, you said in the beginning, it catch up with you.
His BS went 360, man.
You know what I'm saying? And
that was over what? 40 years, 30, 40?
40 years ago?
Something like that.
So was he, like, turning over a new leaf?
They got new reports out that it was.
He was trying to get back in the game.
He was already in it.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the game. He was back in
and
the game.
And that it was that when the police, were doing their little detective work outside, they found a pack of heroin out. So they were saying that he thought that it was the police. He thought that the police were running down on him, so he threw the pack out the window. But it's all hearsay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
by the time we get back to Baltimore,
it's all you know what I mean. But
on the story.
I just wanted to touch on that because a lot of the young folk are gravitating to that lifestyle from the instant gratification of either social media or just what they're around
What they see in
and what
their
they see.
environment. So
You know what I
what
mean?
what do you think could be put in place for the youth that's in that lifestyle, that's on the streets and stuff like that,
Well,
could help them?
Well, I always said when I first started that I didn't know why they didn't have like accounting, some type of like accounting for dummies. You know what I'm saying? Some type of beginner level accounting, learning real estate. You know what I'm saying? And those different types of things.
Okay. So we're gonna go to a quick break, and we'll get right back into real estate. And
Let's
what you
go.
think we can help the community with. We're getting better on these streets. Okay, quick break, real quick.
Welcome to the Coyote Man Show. Stop it. You didn't cross that line. I'm the Coyote Man, and this is my host, Uncle Sheldon. And Uncle Sheldon, Shantae said she wrecked her husband's car because she didn't know whether he missed her or not. Uncle Sheldon.
He don't miss you at all.
Not that dog.
He don't miss you going upside his head.
Not that dog.
He don't miss you hitting him in the eye.
Not that
he
dog.
don't miss you cussing out his mama.
Not that
And
dog.
he damn sure don't miss you wrecking his car.
Not that
You
dog.
want to know what he really missed?
Come on.
The peace and tranquility when your crazy ass ain't home.
See, he don't miss you taking a brick and throwing it through his car window. He don't miss you putting a tracking device on him like you some type of FBI or something. He don't miss your disrespectful mouth. He don't miss that dirty, stinking house. He don't miss you sleeping with his cousin Nuck Nuck. And he don't miss you infecting him with all type of diseases that like crabs that did walk themselves over. See, you done lost your mind because you didn't cross that line. That line. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
It started with a question. Who do I want to be? The answer isn't as simple as you may think. I want to be more. No. I need to be. So listen. Pay attention. And focus. I'm a move maker.
You're watching The Glam Show.
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
We talk passion, fashion, and purpose.
Let's do it.
All right. So we are back on the Glam Show, and like I said before, I have my two co-hosts here, Mr. Big Josh and
Mr. Big Josh.
Shan Q Sharp.
What up? What up?
And we were talking about Alpo. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Alpo. And we were talking about what we could do or set up in the community to help these young folk that is, chasing that fast life. Right? So you was talking about
Implementing beginner classes in accounting, real estate investing, and that type of thing. And things that deal with entrepreneurship, them learning
Like
how to start their
financial
business,
literacy,
financial
stuff like that.
literacy, those type of things. Anything dealing with money. Do you see that they like money?
They like money.
That's what they gravitate to. So why not implement the things that that would actually help them?
right.
I learned actually from my man Doug. Shout out to Doug. I learned that it is good to teach the kids what they if you're going to be if you're going to be they can be in the game, but they can be in the game from a distance. Meaning, okay, so you want to be around the drug dealers, no problem. So they're going to need a few things, right? They're going to need a place to stay, like you said. So how about be a realtor? They're going to need cars. How about selling cars? They're going to need bail bondsmen. How about be a bail bondsman? Because the first time they get locked up, who are they going to call? They're going to call you. So they're going to need a bail bond. You can be in the game, but you can be in the game from a distance. Like my man Doug. What else were they going to need? They're going to need, like you said, an accountant. You can be good with money. Like you can cater towards.
They're gonna need food.
They're going to need food.
So you can
might
do a
wanna
little
do
spot,
a
a little restaurant, carry out,
or a carry out or a corner store.
corner store.
You can be there for the dope boys. it's just best to be from a distance on the legal side of things, is what I'm saying.
Y'all teaching them legally how to do
How to legally get money.
How to legally be illegal.
right. That's the glam side of it.
Like you can, because a drug dealer. I mean, if he's in that lifestyle,
he's
going to need cars. So why not sell cars?
But that's real.
That's real.
I mean, that is real. Even though it might sound crazy,
right?
But it's still that's real. I mean, that's real. I mean,
he's going to run into jail problems. So why not be a bail sponsor?
Makes sense. I like it, Shannon.
So it's the legal side of things from a distance.
Yeah, and you know, like, and see those type of things in the school system would be like a special elective. Like they don't even get graded on it. I think that it should be something that is graded, and if you fail, you got to take it over again. You know what I'm saying? No, seriously, because I mean, look at our peoples who are horrible with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like our aunts and our grandmothers and grandfathers, you know what I'm saying, who are just horrible with money. You know what I'm saying?
How about barber? A drug dealer's gonna need a barber.
Be a barber.
But I think that, honestly, our grandparents were better with money than what we are today.
Yeah, yes, but
You can go to auntie, uncles, and
yeah,
not
but
the uncles and aunties, but
to
grandma.
to a certain degree, they were good with money. They weren't. They knew financial literacy without all the extra, all the extras that come with it now. As far as like credit. Your grandmother ain't about to give you no card, you know what I'm saying, unless it was food stamps or something like that. Back in the day, it was straight cash. It was cash or change. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no grandma wasn't giving you no card to go nowhere.
Yeah.
No, take this $30, $40.
Yeah.
You can help them open bank accounts.
You feel?
I think they should. Well, they actually are starting to do that now, though. That part, but I think it should be more in depth, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
how to do loans,
how to
and
do
how
loan,
that works
yes.
and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes. Because mortgage lenders. I mean, come on now, mortgage lenders are predominantly white. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who are going to lend you the money for you to get your home for your family.
Yeah.
And they are predominantly European. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the wave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Getting black bankers, black, lenders. You know what I'm saying? That lend to African Americans.
Well, I think we're starting to get there. Like as far as like a few of the black-owned companies, they're starting to get. You got some people that's starting to open up. But I know one. I can't remember the name of it, but I do know there is one of them that just recently opened up. That's a black-owned bank. So
Talking about the one with Killer Mike?
Yeah.
That might be.
That's the one down
in Atlanta.
That's it.
So I mean, people like that, like I feel like if they give classes, like that can be another.
It needs to be
outlet
mandatory.
For them. Yeah, like teach the next person, teach the minors how to do what you're getting into. You know, even if you did get the money the wrong way, like show them how you can take the money. All right, I dipped in there back then, but take that money and flip it. You know what I mean? Make it longevity, make it generational money.
Teach them entrepreneurship early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's them selling, going to get a pack of Flavor Aid and you putting it in, making it the best Flavor Aid, put your lemons in there, your oranges, bottle it up real nice, you know what I'm saying? And start, it's plenty of ways to, you know what I'm saying, to get it popping. I just find that, a lot of us, this pandemic has made a lot of us lazy.
Yeah. Some of us.
Some of us.
I feel like it made a lot of them the ones that when you start putting up what you call it, what's it called? Employed what's the thing?
Unemployment?
Yeah, the unemployment. When people, if you can sit home and make more money on unemployment than getting a job, that's the part that make them lazy.
Yeah.
But then you got some people who they don't want to do that government money. You know what I'm saying? and they'll figure out other ways. Like I know a lot of entrepreneurs that was created off of COVID.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot that have started, and it's you don't hear you don't hear about them. I don't know if it was they was I don't know, maybe they were just trying to get the 20,000.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to a little break and we'll be back. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about Jada and Will.
Ooh,
Jada and Will.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
It started with a question. Who do I want to be? The answer isn't as simple as you may think. I want to be more. No. I need to be. So listen. Pay attention. Focus. I'm a move maker.
You're watching The Glam Show.
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
We talk passion, fashion, and purpose.
Let's do it.
All right. So we are back with the Glam Show. So we're gonna talk about, another hot topic, which is Will and Jada.
Ooh,
Sheesh, talk
So-
about hot.
Let's get into that.
let's go.
I'm gonna get straight into it. Jada wrong.
Of
Jada
course
Pinkett
you'll say that.
wrong.
So
Flat out.
why do you feel like Jada Pinkett is wrong?
All you gotta do is put the shoe on the other foot. Let's just flip it. If Will was to get in front of millions of people and say, Jada's just supposed to love me. I mean, when you say you love me, that means you should know what I like. This means you just expect someone to read your mind. And when that's crazy to me. You just don't want to communicate. Tell the man what you want. Everybody changes over the years. Mm-hmm. So what you were when y'all first got married, you liked this in the bedroom. Now, 20 something years later, you may not like that anymore. You may like something else. But just because you love me, I don't expect you to be able to read my mind. Okay. And then what made her?
Did you watch the joint?
I watched a couple minutes of the interview, yes. And what
You
made
didn't watch the whole thing.
No. I only could watch what's on YouTube, and YouTube only has up like a clip of it.
Okay.
So that's all I could go off of. I did my digging, I did my searching, but YouTube only puts up like 5 to 7 minutes of it.
So what did you watch the whole thing?
Wait a minute.
Nah, he ain't done.
He's not done.
He said, hold up, wait a minute.
And she was definitely wrong when her mother agreed with her. Her mother said, yes, I thought when somebody was in love with me, they were supposed to be able to just know what I want. But her mother said, no, but I grew out of that because that's not right. And it's not, you can't expect somebody to be able to read your mind. That's when I knew she was wrong. Because her mother was like, yeah, I was with it at first. I thought the same way, but she outgrew it. And you have to, you got to be able to communicate with your partner. You can't expect your partner to know. You can't expect Will to know you know, whatever. I ain't going to go too graphic.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
I blame Will.
Come on.
I'm going to tell you why, though. And you looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm going to tell you why.
You're definitely crazy.
I'm going to tell you why, though. Because for real, bruh, for real, he supposed to got out of there a long time ago.
Okay, all right.
You feel me? And so at the end of the day, you know what you dealing with. You know this Baltimore girl. You know what time it is. You know when them lights, camera, action comes, she's gonna go nuts. You know this.
So
you know
feel
this.
First of all, you mentioned Baltimore. Why? Because is she a Baltimore?
I'm just saying, he know what he was getting himself into.
I ain't gonna say all Baltimore women.
But I'm just saying, you know what you're getting yourself into. And then I don't know why so many people are just mind
blown. Because you with Will Smith. Like how? Like okay.
So because you with Will Smith, you're not supposed.
What
to...
does it take to make her happy?
Okay.
Well, we can't really get into it right now.
I mean, you got Will Smith.
Yeah, but
you don't know what they going through in the bedroom.
You want a good guy? He's a good guy. You ain't gonna get it all.
Sometimes you don't just want a good guy.
So what you want?
And they gotta ask.
She got the good guy. This good guy took care of her mom.
If you watch the whole thing, okay, and I feel like I feel like anything that Jada do and say at this point that has to do with their relationship, people are going to take it and run with it, whether she, stated something factual or negative or positive, What I got from it, and I didn't watch the entire thing, but I feel like I watched enough of it. And then after looking, she responded to the critics and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm. That's damage control. You already said what you said.
No, but
I
feel like because she wasn't the only one that said it. It was also Gwyneth or whatever her name is that said she had the same issue. And what I feel as though that they were trying to say was that when you're in a longevity relationship, it's hard to keep the fire going in the bedroom. So that is where, just because she said those things, and they turned it around and said, Will is the worst in the bed. That's not what she said. That's not what she said. What she said was, because they have a 20-something year relationship. We already know they have an open relationship. They're very open about it. Right? So at the end of the day, if you already know this, that means not only are they sleeping with each other, they're sleeping with other people as well. So if you got a feeling from, you got your husband and then you got another person, she might like what somebody else is doing in the bed, rather than what he's doing.
But you don't put the man out there in millions of people saying he ain't hitting it right.
Hey, but
all men heard was
their life
any
is
guy
public.
In there, when a guy said if his significant other or his wife after 20-something years gets in front of not 15 people but 15 million people and saying he ain't really hitting it right. It's gonna register he's not hitting it right, and it's registering. Maybe not. It's registering that the young boy August is hitting it right.
Hey, well, that's what y'all gonna assume because that's the only person that y'all know. They have an open relationship. So at the end of the day, she could have been with August. She could have been with she
wants to be with a young boy.
Anybody else.
We was just watching Girls Trip today in the barbershop. What was she doing in Girls Trip? Young boy. She just loved young boys. Was that art imitating life or is that life imitating art?
Well, they said she had Chris Cross.
God damn it, this woman.
Yeah.
She's a cougar.
Okay.
She's a cougar.
I didn't know that. Well,
They said that she put it on him so good that they stopped putting their clothes on backwards.
Oh my God. And of course we had to end it with a joke. So maybe we might touch basics on this topic again next week. You never know. But come back, okay? Coyote Man Show Network, The Glam Show. To my right, Mr. Big John.
Big John, yeah.
And to my left, Shane Q Sharp. And of course, Miss Critique. See you guys next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m.
You're watching The Glam Show.
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
We talk passion, fashion, and purpose.
Let's do it.